What's happening, everyone, and welcome back to Amazon Insights. The pace of change is relentless, and staying ahead means knowing what's next right now. Today, we've got a packed show that you absolutely do not want to miss. Get ready for some game-changing updates that will reshape how we interact with technology and the world around us. From digital storefronts to the future of coding, we're diving deep. Plus, we're tracking major moves in retail expansion that could impact communities nationwide. Stick around, because this is the news you need to know. First up, a major shift in the digital marketplace. One of the biggest alternatives to the Google Play Store is preparing to shut its doors on Android devices tomorrow. We've got all the details on what this means for your apps and subscriptions. Next, we're diving into Amazon's ambitious household OS market strategy. This isn't just about delivery. It's a calculated move to embed Amazon deeper into the fabric of our daily lives, especially with the expansion of same-day grocery delivery. We explore the implications for consumers and investors alike. Then, we're looking at the future of development with Cairo, Amazon's spec-driven agentic AI IDE, designed to move developers beyond vibe coding. And finally, we're on the ground in southern Maine as the town council considers a significant land sale to Amazon, potentially marking a major retail entrance. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. A digital storefront's last stand. Get ready for a significant shift in the Android app ecosystem. One of the most prominent alternatives to the ubiquitous Google Play Store is set to cease operations on Android devices tomorrow, August 20, 2025. This shutdown marks the end of an era for users who have relied on Amazon's Appstore as a secondary marketplace for their mobile applications. The implications are far-reaching, particularly for those who have subscriptions or have downloaded apps through the platform. For users who have utilized the Amazon Appstore on non-Amazon branded Android devices, the shutdown means that apps downloaded from the store are no longer guaranteed to function correctly after the cessation of service. This raises questions about the long-term viability and support for applications acquired through this channel. While the App Store will continue to operate on Amazon's own ecosystem of devices, including Fire TV and Fire tablet devices, its presence on the broader Android market is coming to an end. Users with active subscriptions managed through the Amazon App Store are strongly advised to visit the app or their Amazon account online to update, cancel, or manage auto-renewal settings before the deadline. This proactive step is crucial to avoid any unintended charges or service interruptions. Furthermore, Amazon Coins, the in-app currency used for purchases within the Amazon App Store, will also be discontinued. Although these coins have not been available for new purchases since February of this year, any remaining balances will need to be utilized by tomorrow. Amazon has stated that it will refund any remaining Amazon coins after August 20, 2025, providing a safety net for users who have not had the opportunity to spend their balance. This move signals a strategic realignment for Amazon, focusing its app distribution efforts more tightly on its own hardware. The closure of the Amazon App Store on Android devices is likely to be met with mixed reactions. While some users may lament the loss of another app marketplace, others might see it as a streamlining of Amazon's digital offerings. For developers who previously distributed their apps through the Amazon App Store, this may necessitate a reevaluation of their distribution strategies, potentially focusing more on the Google Play Store or other emerging platforms. The overall impact on the Android app landscape remains to be seen, but it underscores the dominance of the Google Play Store and the challenges faced by alternative marketplaces in gaining significant traction. This development also highlights the importance for consumers to be aware of the terms and conditions associated with their app purchases and subscriptions, especially when utilizing third-party stores. But what does this mean for Amazon's broader strategy? Prepare for a deep dive into Amazon's household OS market strategy next. Amazon's household OS, embedding deeper into daily life. Amazon's recent expansion of its same-day delivery service to include perishable grocery items at no additional cost for Prime members is more than just a logistical enhancement. It's a strategic masterstroke positioning the e-commerce giant as the indispensable operating system for the modern American household. This move directly challenges retail titans like Walmart and signals a bold assertion of Amazon's ambition in the lucrative, multi-trillion-dollar U.S. grocery market. While some investors might initially focus on potential near-term margin pressures, the long-term value proposition suggests a powerful consolidation of Amazon's market dominance. Financially, Amazon is exceptionally well-positioned for such ambitious ventures. Its robust Q2 2025 performance showcases a business firing on all cylinders, generating the substantial cash flow required to bankroll capital-intensive market entries. The company's historical success, exemplified by the evolution of Amazon Web Services, AWS, from a nascent service to a revenue powerhouse, demonstrates a proven ability to leverage existing infrastructure and capital to disrupt new markets. While not every initiative, like the ill-fated Fire Phone, has been a success, Amazon's financial resilience allows for calculated risks and learning from failures. The grocery expansion is particularly astute because it leverages existing investments. Amazon has already borne the significant capital costs associated with building a faster, more efficient fulfillment network for general merchandise. Now, it can repurpose these sunk costs to attack the grocery vertical. Adding temperature-controlled capabilities to existing advanced facilities is considerably less expensive than constructing a cold chain logistics network from scratch. This strategic advantage primes Amazon to capture a significant share of the grocery market. Beyond direct sales, the indirect benefits are substantial. The inclusion of fresh groceries fosters higher customer engagement and loyalty by creating frequent, routine purchase occasions. This embeds Amazon into the daily lives of consumers, generating valuable data that can refine ad targeting and bolster the company's high-margin advertising business. Crucially, offering free, fast grocery delivery enhances the perceived value of a Prime membership, driving new signups and providing justification for future price increases. In essence, this move accelerates Amazon's core flywheel strategy. However, the path forward is not without challenges. The unit economics of online grocery are notoriously difficult, with estimates suggesting potential net losses on online grocery orders. Amazon's scale offers an advantage, but initial margin erosion is a risk, especially if losses aren't quickly offset. This is compounded by significant investments in artificial intelligence and the formidable competition from entrenched players like Walmart, the current leader in online grocery. A prolonged, costly battle for market share could squeeze profitability across the sector. Wall Street analysts largely maintain a bullish outlook, with a consensus, strong buy rating, and a significant average price target, implying considerable upside potential. This reflects confidence in Amazon's long-term strategy to become the central utility of American commerce, integrating seamlessly into consumer life through services like Prime. The grocery push, while risky, represents another calculated step in this decades-long vision. But is this tech-focused strategy extending to how we build software? Discover Cairo, Amazon's Spec-Driven agentic AI IDE, next. Beyond vibe coding, Amazon's Cairo AI IDE. Amazon Web Services, AWS, has introduced Cairo, a novel fork of Visual Studio Code designed to elevate software development beyond the often unpredictable realm of vibe coding. Cairo champions a spec-driven development approach, enabling developers to articulate requirements in natural language. The AI then translates these requirements into user stories with acceptance criteria, technical design documents, and a sequenced list of coding tasks. This structured workflow aims to address the inherent inconsistencies and maintenance challenges often associated with AI-generated code, particularly in team environments. Vibe coding, while efficient for rapid prototyping and exploratory development, often results in code that is verbose, stylistically inconsistent, and may disregard established architectural, governance, or security patterns. In collaborative settings, this can lead to significant hurdles in onboarding new team members, integrating systems, and maintaining the codebase over time. Furthermore, without a robust, continuously updated test suite, applications developed through vibe coding are susceptible to regression, where new feature implementations inadvertently break existing functionality. Cairo's spec-driven methodology breaks the development process into three distinct, manageable phases: requirement definition, user stories and acceptance criteria, technical design, including diagrams and schemas, and task-based implementation. This systematic approach ensures that specifications remain synchronized with the evolving codebase. Developers can either prompt Cairo to update specifications based on code changes or manually update specifications to regenerate implementation tasks, mitigating the common issue of outdated documentation. Cairo also incorporates hooks, a feature that allows user prompts to be triggered by file changes. When combined with MCP servers, hooks enable a wide array of actions, proving particularly useful for enforcing team-wide consistency and quality standards. An example provided in the documentation showcases how hooks can validate user interface design compliance with Figma mockups. Developer feedback on Cairo has been varied. Some have found the spec-driven approach to be overly verbose, with one user noting that Cairo generated significantly more code than a manual solution for a simple task. Others, however, have praised Cairo's ability to handle complex problems and generate comprehensive task lists, albeit with a desire for a more streamlined feedback loop for test results. There's also a sentiment that this approach shifts the developer's role towards project management, requiring explicit guidance and oversight of the AI's processes. Cairo, built upon Anthropic's Claude, is available in preview for Mac, Windows, and Linux, with pricing starting at $20 per month. It supports open VSX-compatible plugins, indicating an open ecosystem for extensions. Yehuda Cohen's review highlights that Cairo necessitates a different kind of project management, where developers steer the AI, address its complexities, and ensure issues are resolved before proceeding. This positions Cairo as a powerful, albeit not hands-off, development tool. From the future of coding, let's shift to the future of retail locations. We're heading to southern Maine next, where a town council vote could greenlight Amazon's next big expansion. Amazon eyes southern Maine, a major retail expansion consideration. The Gorham Town Council is set to deliberate on a significant decision that could mark Amazon's first official foray into southern Maine: the potential sale of a 94-acre parcel of town-owned land off Main Street. This pivotal vote, scheduled for a special meeting, follows months of confidential negotiations between the town and the e-commerce giant. Town Council Chair Suzanne Phillips expressed optimism about the development, describing it as potentially great. The outcome of this meeting will determine whether Amazon secures a substantial footprint in a region where it has previously explored opportunities. The parcel in question, situated between Shamrock Way and the Jewett and Noonan Transportation Trucking Terminal, has been a focus for the town's land disposition strategy for several years. In November 2019, Gorham voters approved a bond measure totaling $4 million to acquire 141 acres off Main Street, which included the 94-acre site. An additional $1.9 million was allocated to convert the land, formerly a cow pasture, into an industrial park. The land acquisition was completed in February 2020, with a $1 million grant in 2022 further supporting the development of the industrial zone. If the town council authorizes the sale, the 94-acre parcel will be sold to Amazon for $4 million, a price reflecting the town's investment and strategic vision for the area. This potential sale comes after Amazon's previous considerations for warehouse operations in Scarborough in 2022, where local officials noted the company was scouting locations near the main mall. Furthermore, Scarborough had previously submitted an application, albeit a long shot, to be the site of Amazon's second headquarters. More recently, Amazon established its inaugural Maine distribution center in Caribou, a move that aligns with its broader national strategy to expand its network by adding over 200 delivery stations, particularly in rural areas. The Gorham Town Council's decision will involve voting on whether to authorize the town manager to execute the sale agreement. The meeting is scheduled to commence at 5:30 p.m. at the Gorham Municipal Center. The town has explored various options for the 94-acre parcel, including selling it as a single large tract or dividing it into smaller plots, having previously seen other offers fall through. This proposed sale to Amazon represents a significant opportunity for economic development in Gorham, potentially bringing jobs and further investment to the region. Public reaction and community impact are key considerations. While the town council chair views the development positively, the broader implications for local infrastructure, traffic, and the existing business landscape will likely be points of discussion among residents and stakeholders. Amazon's track record in other communities suggests a significant impact, and the specifics of the agreement, including any potential benefits or concessions offered to the town, will be crucial in shaping public perception and support. That wraps up our deep dives for today. Get ready for a rapid-fire recap of all the top stories. And that's a wrap on today's Amazon Insights. We saw the Amazon Appstore on Android shutting down tomorrow, Amazon's bold household OS strategy with same-day grocery delivery, the innovative Cairo AI IDE for developers, and a potential major retail expansion in southern Maine. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Amazon Insights for more crucial updates, hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels. We'll see you next time.